all. Well, I'm sitting here beavering away, fitting the two 470 microfarad capacitors. I got my other amp out to check something, and I suddenly thought, I haven't got the camera on. So I've been working since 6:09. It's now 6:28, and I haven't been recording. Oh, you can tell it's early. I need more tea. So anyway, I ordered the two components here, so I'm fitting two brand new capacitors here. Now I'm upping these from 16 volt to 35 volt, just to help things along. So I'm quickly going to solder these in. Get that attached on there. So let's find soldering on. Yeah, I haven't posted a video recently. I've been on holiday to Germany, and then also I went to motorbike rally, so yeah, it's been a busy time. Hence I'm trying to make up some time on this. Try and get done. That's on there. That's on there. Right, they're nicely on. That's those two in position. So let's just trim the legs now. Right, job's a good one. So yeah, please, that's coming on well now. So we've got two brand new capacitors sitting in there. Right, let me look at the next one to desolder. I made some quite extensive notes last time when I went. I drew out all the component layouts, orientation of the capacitors, all the wiring, everything. I've got pages of information in here. You can see here how it all wires up and everything. And I'm so glad I did. I wasn't expecting to do another one of these. And obviously along came this one, but yeah, we'll get there. So I want to finish on this side next. So the next component we've got to get out, we've done that resistor, which was the 220. So we'll try and get, there's a couple of diodes here, and then there's also a little capacitor here and one at the back. So I want to get those out next, desolder them, and then we're good to go. So let me get desoldering. So luckily the component tester comes with some flying leads, because there was no way I could get that in there. So anyway, let's test this and see what it says. 1138 picofarads. So I can't remember what that is in microfarads. Hang on, 1138. 1138. Right, this, when you look under the magnifying glass, you're not going to be able to really see it there. It's actually got 1000 stamped on it. So it's a 1000 picofarad device, which is 1 nanofarad. And we got 1138. Now, normally for these, it's plus or minus 20%. So for 1000, you're allowed plus or minus 200. So we're at 1138. We're allowed up to 1200, so it's on its way up. So I need to order some 1 nanofarad capacitors unless I've got any. I need to go and check, because I would have replaced them in mine potentially. So I'll go and have a look now. So the next thing I want to do is, there's the 282 picofarad ceramics here. I want to get them out and test those. Which seems to run across here. My new solder wick is working extremely well. Very pleased with that. Right, is that it again? I might have to get a solder sucker here. How much solder do they put on here? Jesus, there's a lot of solder on there. That's inside. Into there. Blimey. Well, you can't see a lot. Let's put you the other side. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see much there when we solder it. Come on. Oh, Jesus, that's hot. There's one. Right, let's get the other one out. That's half the battle when you're doing these soldering, is trying to find where the legs come through. So the legs are further up, so I've got one there and one there. So it's that one and that one. Right, let's get going for it again. And these are the bits that you don't see normally, is all the desoldering work that goes on, and how you get rid of the solder, and God, it's hard working around this camera, waving the soldering iron is in there. Right, that's that one. And see if that comes out now. Yep, that's both of them out. Right, let's let them cool down. I'm going to make a quick cuppa and we'll bung them in the component tester. Alright, we'll check the first one. 84 picofarad versus 82. Okay. I don't know if that's intolerance or not, I'll have to check. Probably is. Come on, get in. Right, let's try a second one. 84 picofarad, so it looks like those two are okay. Plus or minus 20% of 80. Well, I'll have to work it out. It's a fifth of 80. Right, I've just checked, we're allowed plus or minus 16.4 picofarad, so the fact we're only plus 2, and they're both plus 2, there's nothing wrong with those. So the next one I want to drop out is this ceramic here at the front, which is a 271M. It's got written on it. I can't remember what value that is. I'll have to double check. Anyway, let's drop that out. I won't film me desoldering it because it's a bit boring, so let me get that one out. Right, off camera, I've desoldered all the rest of the ceramics, all three of them. We'll test them out now. So this one is 5,000 picofarads allegedly, or 5 nanofarads. Let's see what we get for this. Right. 11.4 nanofarads, and that should be 5. Yeah, I think that is knackered. Let me just check the value on there. Yeah, 0.005. So that should be 5 nanofarads and we get 11.4. Right, let's try that again. That's really high. Try, oh, come on. Try a different point on the leg. .35 nanofarads, so that was really worth taking out. That is knackered. So 5 nanofarads equals 11.34 nanofarads. Knackered. Okay, so that is definitely dead. Right, so that's that one. And then this one is 33. So that is 33. Where did that come from? C9, isn't it? So it's 33 picofarads. So let's try that. Oh, must remember just to make sure there's no charge in these. That's how I killed my meter last time. Alright, let's test this. So 33 picofarads is 38. Okay. And then I've got one here that's got 271M written on it. Let me just double check what value that should be. Right, 271M is 270 picofarads. Let me just double short that out. $264, so that's not too bad. So, yeah, it's definitely for that 5 nanofarad at 11.34. That is shot. So, and that's located right by the valves. I'll look in the circuit and see what C4 that is. We'll see why that's been killed. So something affected that. I'll see what part of the circuit's in. Right, that's it for me now. I've got to get to work.